Welcome to the Advanced Wisdom Series, where my goal is to help you live more of a wisdom-inspired life by getting access to the highest forms of wisdom available to humanity. And I not only share wisdom with you, but I'm also sharing with you specific suggestions in these quotes that I'm going to share with you about how you can live a wisdom-inspired life. So there's a lot here. The wisdom in these episodes comes from three God-realized enlightened avatars that I've studied the most: Krishna, Jesus, and Yogananda. As God-realized enlightened avatars, they know God. So when they speak or write, we are hearing the wisdom of God. So let's get into the first quote for this episode. And this is a pretty extensive quote, but some very important information. The primary medicine of the future will be rays, the vibratory nature of which is more compatible with the molecular atomic structure of the human body. Healing rays can reach into the atomic disorder of cells in chronic diseases. There is also much healing energy in the sun's rays, though the harmful effects of overexposure must be avoided. Well, this is the healing direction of the future for humanity. We are beings of energy. No surprise then that different forms of energy will be used for healing. I am personally very much into this area, including having become a Reiki master, where you use energy to heal yourself and others, which I have done. Okay? So, how can you start doing this today for yourself? Some suggestions for your consideration. First is to visualize healing. I had an injury in my shoulder many years ago that was not going away with anything, and a doctor said I needed surgery. And I said, not so sure about that. And so for 3 days in deep meditation, I visualized healing that area that had hurt every single day for 6 months. And at the end of those 3 days of intensive meditation, visualizing healing, the pain was gone, and over a decade later, not one trace of it. Okay? So visualizing healing. Next is releasing energy blockages. You can visualize stagnant energy dissipating, or imagine clearing away any dark or heavy energy that you have in your body from the recipient's energy field. And then there is the third technique is using the hands-on technique, which is closely related to Reiki, but there are other forms also. So tremendous wisdom here about the future of healing that's actually already here for many people. Next quote. In every being there exists a masculine and a feminine nature. The masculine or positive side reveals itself as the powers of discrimination, self-control, exacting judgment, qualities that are express or respond to reason. The negative or feminine nature consists of feeling, love, sympathy, kindness, mercy, joy. In the ideal being, these two aspects are perfectly balanced. But if reason lacks feeling, it becomes calculating, harsh, and judgmental. And if feeling lacks reason, it becomes blind emotion. Whew. Big idea here, big wisdom for you to better understand the nature of humans. So how can you use this information today to help you? The number one suggestion I would make to you is to embrace the field of emotional intelligence. It's a very well-developed field, a highly proven field that centers on a wide variety of personal capabilities, not the least of which are things like self-awareness, empathy, and compassion. Okay? A blending of the masculine and feminine. There's tremendous resources. If you just Google emotional intelligence, you'll find a wide range of resources, or go to Amazon and search for books on emotional intelligence. I strongly recommend it. Second, balancing work and rest. That helps, gets us centered, gets the negative energy out. And then there's activities like meditation, mindfulness, yoga, journaling, and spending time in nature. These practices help you to connect you with your intuition, emotions, and inner wisdom. So some very specific things that you can do to balance the masculine and feminine. Next quote, in even a cursory review of the science of various forms of healing, it is evident that the basis of every formula is the vibratory power of the life force supported by the receptivity of the person to be healed. Boy, there's a lot in that sentence. Positive-minded confidence is the effectiveness of the remedy, stimulates healing life force. Another way of saying this is when we undertake a healing process or medication or surgery, whatever it is, if we have a very positive mind and confidence that it's going to work, it makes a major contribution. Therefore, methods of mental or physical healing should be administered to people according to their mental inclinations and mental habits. Okay? Being of positive energy is extremely powerful. The science has looked at this, and it's the power of the placebo effect. It's amazing that in tests of drugs of different kinds and therapies of different kinds, that placebo surgery or placebo drugs often perform at anywhere from 50 to 100% the level of effectiveness of the actual chemical compound or surgical procedure that's being used. And this is all because the person who's taking the placebo drug, for example, believes that it is a new healing drug that can help. So it's the power of positive thinking, if you will. So fostering emotional healing is something that you can do. Healing your emotions enables healing to be more effective in your body. Whew. A lot of stuff covered in this episode. I strongly suggest your consideration of listening to it again. As always, I deeply appreciate you listening to these episodes. I hope they're helping you. I look forward to reconnecting with you soon. Thank you very much.